Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in.
Right around, when you go down, when you go down.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway in Atlanta. Danny Gray to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running this one left. Kicks away from one. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He's got it downfield near the edge. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you just lit the flame of emotion. How you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Gray now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Shuck coming off that pick. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Working quickly here. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
these linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Throw left side to Watson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. Second down. They go right back to Etienne. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Stop.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Mustang 19.
They're going play action. Hits his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Running left is Robinson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
70 hot, buddy.
Staying with Robinson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
18-yard line.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
From the red zone on first. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Off the play action, Chuck. And that's got it, left side. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll run now on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. That's nabbed by Komet. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Chuck now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's good work to help reset those chains.
So call it a half dozen on that run block. Get second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, really break the backs of the defense.
He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Now a give, it's ETN headed left. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4, and 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On play action, here's Shuck. Defender arrives right as the the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're going to face third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw. Third and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Just loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're up against it here on fourth down. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Dicker connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score. 8 points.
See, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This taken from the 12. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther Viking 18. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Sorry on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Offense to the line for second down.
Cowboy 8. Red. 18 Cardinal 8. Ready?
Another carry for Robinson. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Go, on the go.
Offense up to the line fast.
39-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it third
70
and
Ranger.
4.
70 Ranger.
Third down from the gun. That one complete to Pitts. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolf. Warriors 70.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Shuck now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down here from the 36. Shock working from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
To throw again here, it's Shock. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're gonna see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it. Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Get it. Top low 18. Get 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Looking to throw. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. This is brought in at the 15. Somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Lining up now to try the extra points. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Tag. Hey, Keith. Let's go.
Starting the half with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, Robinson. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. Go Street.
To the air on third and long. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
60, Riggs. Ready? Ready?
Robinson again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
19, truck.
They'll air it out on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Gray now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, Shuck. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Punt meets him at the 28. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Go! Go!
Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey! Let go!
Here's Robinson up the middle.